Wednesday at pregame.com, People's Champ Johnny Detroit. Vegas run a rough day for him. He drops both of his triple dime selections yesterday on New Year's Day. Got to give props to Tony George. He was on the Georgia Bulldogs over at Nebraska, his Nebraska squad. And I guess I should be spanking myself that I was on Nebraska plus the points and going against TG. Big winner for him for his game of the year. His bigger plays are only at a 2-dime. He very rarely does triples. And he very rarely will even toss around the word game of the year. And I know a lot of pros are under a lot of pressure when they have these games. A lot of hate comes out when they lose. So props to Tony George. I personally thought getting 10 was in a good spot for that amount of points. Just thought that Nebraska's run game between the quarterback and the running backs, since Georgia can't stop anybody who runs the ball, would at least be able to go score for score. But Georgia was a little too much to handle. I was wrong. Tony was dead on right, so props to you, Tony George. Also, Steven Nover, unbeaten in the bowls. Dude, this guy is killing it. Stanford winner, 1 bowl games. Hasn't lost any bowl game he's given out. He's 70, 33, and 4 run, 68%. He has his game of the year going tomorrow in college football. So definitely look that up. Also, for if anyone is interested in a 12-month all-access package from Steven Nover, shoot me an email at johnny@pregame. It's not offered on the site. This has to be done manually. So once again, if you're interested in locking in Nover for 12 full months, all of his selections saves you tons of money over buying the 30-day, saves you way tons of money over buying daily. You can email me at johnny@pregame.com. Tonight, Scotty Spreitzer has an NBA beatdown. He's on a 61-41 NBA run. NFL playoff packages are up. Gil Alexander, 32-9 NFL against the spread run. That's 77%. Nover, once again, 58-31, finished the season 65%. He's won 19 of his last 20 years releasing paid selections in this business. Last year in the playoffs, Spartan 10-2 picked up 23.4 units for his clients and a perfect 6-0 on his 3-star selections in the NFL playoffs. Dwayne Bryant, 15-6 the last 3 years in the NFL playoffs. That's 71%. And Goodfellow, the last 3 years here at pregame.com, he has hit 62% of his NFL selections. Once again, it's up on all of the Pregame Pros pages. You definitely should take a look at that, as it's going to save you tons of money over buying these daily. It'll take you all the way through the Super Bowl, anything you release for the NFL. Also, with football winding down, we have NBA and college basketball back up. You can lock in an NBA through the NBA Finals, college basketball through the Final Four, or lock in both in some combo packages. Also, with New Year's Day now obviously done, we discounted the bowl pricing, so they'll get every remaining bowl selection from your favorite pregame pro through the national championship game. If you're not looking to buy picks, some good places to check out today for some action. You got RJ and Brian at pregame.tv. Brian Leonard and RJ Bell breaking down the Florida-Louisville game. The forums, tons of stuff up already. People breaking down the games, going over what happened yesterday. And also, if you go to pregamepros.com, click free picks, there's a bunch of free stuff up there right now from the pros, including Dave Essler. He has a selection on UTEP plus the points, and you can read his complete analysis. And my tip of the day, I don't want to say I told you so, and I'm not going to lie. When Michigan was, the Michigan was either a push or a win or a loss, however, whatever line you got, is when, I just had a brain fart. When Nebraska was hanging with Georgia, I'm like, great, I went on the video and told everybody how in the New Year's Day and on bowls, favorites tend to cover more because it seems we actually want to be there. And when it's earlier in the year and you get your teams like USC and other squads that were hoping to play for national championship or New Year's Day or being a BCS game and they're playing some BS school or some game they don't want to be in, a lot of times you get tons of value on the dog. And yesterday, once again, almost favorites across the board. It's the teams that want to be there, and when they both want to be there and they're giving their best, a lot of times it just comes down to straight talent. So I'm Johnny Detroit on behalf of pregame.com. That's going to do it. I'll be back tomorrow, Thursday. And as always, from me to you, best of luck.